Hello, YouTube. Calompy Toad here and I'm back with my Pokemon Red Let's Play. So right off the bat, from last episode I blacked out against a trainer on the SS Anne to go fight Misty. So here we go, and we're back in Cerulean City. Alright, so now we're gonna take down Misty and get our badge, so that way ducks will actually obey me, and we won't have any more problems like that. So, here comes the boss battle music, and as such, I will be shutting down for the next couple minutes. Enjoy, everybody. Well, now that was quite a battle for Dr. Mushy. I'm actually surprised he survived. Ended up with 10 HP and just kept leech lifing until he killed Starmie. Starmie. It's pretty awesome. I was actually surprised when I was doing that battle that I actually survived that, because, well, to be honest, I didn't think he could take down Staryu and Starmie. Maybe one or the other. So right here, we're gonna head on down to the bike shop and use our voucher we got last time to get, well, a bike. It would be really handy if you could talk to some guy and he would give you a piece of paper that says, give one free bike. I could use a new bike. I mean, my bike's kinda old. It's kinda, you know, I could use a new bike. But, you know, whatever. So how about that? We beat Misty, and now we have her bike. Well, not her bike, but still. Happened just like in the TV series. We got a bike from Misty. Yay! So now I'm going to be showing off how the bike works and how much faster you move around. But first to the mart, because we're going to sell off that gold nugget we got from the bridge, as well as a couple TMs. And I think we're actually going to sell Bide this time, because Bide is not very good. TM34. Oh right, that would be Bide, because I did do the switch there with the items. And here's the best item in the game, Repels. What does it do? Well, if you have a Pokemon with a high level in front of your party, or whatever the level might be, any other Pokemon cannot run into you in the wild. So say you have a level 29 Pokemon, any Pokemon in the wild that would be in the area that are level 29 or 28 or under cannot run into you. So yeah, as long as I have William out in front when I'm walking around in the wild, nothing will run into me for the next little while. So you just gotta keep your levels up, and then it's all good. Now we're doing a heal after that battle, because, well, Dr. Mushy needs a little bit of a break. And now that we have the Cerulean City badge, or the Cascade badge, I should say, now we can actually use ducks without any hiccups or anything for the next little while. That's something you have to keep on top of as well, if you do trade Pokemon, you have to keep an eye on their level. In a later part, you'll see what I mean, but if your Pokemon gets over-leveled again, he'll stop obeying you. Again. Until you get another badge. So yeah. And now we're heading on back down to Vermilion City and to the SS Anne, where I'm going to show off ducks fighting properly without any problems. And this is actually something else I'm showing off here, is that you can ride the bike in certain spots. You're inside riding a bike. This is where Professor Oak's telepathy doesn't reach you. There's a time and place for everything, but not now. Please, Professor Oak, get out of my head! And this is where I put repels. And do I use one? I think I do. Yeah. No, I'm just putting on my bike again. Getting my repels ready. But, yeah. Professor Oak has a constant watch over you, just so you know. Can I get off my bicycle? I'm not sure why I'm getting off my bike. I'm just gonna go to the Pokemon Center, aren't I? See, the reason I go to the Pokemon Center, I think I addressed this earlier, was whatever Pokemon Center you go at last, if you black out, you end up going there. It should have been sends you back to the closest city, because I mean, say if you never healed up, and after you went to Pewter City or something like that, and you managed to get all the way to say here, if you died, you'd have to go all the way back to Pewter City. That means you'd have to go all the way back to through Mount Moon to get back here. That's just awful. I don't think that's never happened to me personally, but I'm sure someone has. And here we are going to have our rematch with this fella, who beat us last time. But this time, Dux is going to obey me, so we're going to have an easier time. Lead off with Tentacool. And this is where Fury Attack. Oh. And that's another one of those things that it's a text problem, I guess you could say, for Generation 1, was when it says it doesn't affect, or something like that along those lines, or but it failed kind of thing. When it says something like but it failed, it's referring to what it should be saying is, again, it missed. Well, actually, I guess in some cases that makes sense, but say for example your Pokemon is paralyzed, and they try and use Thunder Wave on you. In the newer games it'll say, but it failed, or it would say it's already paralyzed, or something like that. You can't have more than one status affliction unless it's Confusion, or now Attract as well. But yeah, and here we're taking out the Staryu with Fury Attack, which I'm not sure how he's so strong, but this is the only game where Farfetch'd is ever useful, because in the later games Farfetch'd is garbage. He's unusable is basically the nice way to put it. I mean, you can use him, and I have nothing against Farfetch'd. And here past me is using a Max Potion on... Oh lord, what am I doing? Oh god. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to get more potions later down the road, and it doesn't really matter. Might as well use them when you have them. But, I don't know. Anyway, so we just take down Staryu here, and that's good. Level 17. Alright. Now Sailor's down. Now where was I? Oh right, with the it doesn't affect and but it failed. That's one of the things that I still don't understand. I mean, hell, even sometimes with an attack that says but it failed, we'll come up with saying it didn't affect. Again, it's another one of those. It's just weird. I don't know why they did it that way, but for some reason they made it so. Oh, William grew to level 28. They made it so it would take one or the other when an attack missed. unless it was an attacking attack, in which case it would say it missed. Like, well, tackle, for example, it would actually say it missed. Although I'm not sure what it says, I can't remember at least what it says against ghost type attacks. I think it just says it doesn't affect, which makes sense, because it's a ghost, you know? Alright, now we're heading on back up, and we're going to do a couple more trainer battles. After that battle, I think that my Pokemon took a massive beating, and I think right now I'm going into other people's rooms trying to use their beds, because I figured you can use your bed in second generation games, why don't you use them? And this chick thinks I'm a waiter. I don't know. You'd think she'd be able to tell the difference between a waiter and... I don't know, it's a game. If I nitpick everything, it's gonna ruin it. But still, I'm not a waiter. I'm a Pokemon trainer. Now where was I? Best Frenchman in the entire game. I am le waiter. Ah, le strong silent type. Oh, that's funny. I keep losing my train of thought here. But no, in newer generation games and stuff, when you're on a boat like this, you do have a room set for yourself, so you can walk in, lay in the bed, and heal at any time. But that was not thought of here, and that would have been really handy. But yeah, one of the things that I find odd about this game is that there are some things on the SSN you have to come back and do later, but the only way to do that is if you die first. But if your Pokemon are too strong, killing yourself is going to be really, really difficult. Like, there's a fella on here who wants to see a Snorlax. I don't remember what he gives you if you show it to him, but you have to come back later in the game when you actually have said Snorlax, show it to him, get the item, and then leave. I think it might be like a rare candy or something, but yeah. So right here, I'm just cleaning up the battles on the top floor here. The problem, of course, is that all my other Pokemon are dead. I'm not sure if later I black out again or not, so you have to bear with me. Doing another battle here. But I think I black out on purpose just so I can get my other Pokemon to have good experience and stuff. Also, so I'm not 5 against 1 when I go fight my rival. Or 4 against 1, I should say. I think it's 4. Yeah, but it really is just sucks. So anyway, that concludes this part of my Pokemon Red Let's Play. Yeah, that's it. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. And Cloppy Toad, out.